Everyone in the Manhattan elite knew my billionaire husband was 2 decades older than me. Winston only married me to babysit his wild kids, a multi-million-dollar monthly allowance, and zero pressure to pop out babies of my own. I agreed immediately. Then the live feed comments hit me with a massive red flag. The true heroine, their biological mother, was coming back. Her master plan? Kick the evil stepmother to the curb and leave me homeless. She wants to snatch my fortune? I scoffed, waving my stepkids over. Listen up, brats. Go dig out the black card your dad hid in the ceiling and the gold bars stuffed in his loafers. We're hitting the most exclusive club in the city tonight. We aren't leaving a single cent for that two-faced bitch. At my command, the two practically comatose teenagers lounging on the sofa launched to their feet. Phoenix's eyes gleamed with predatory hunger. You mean the Amex Centurion the old man hid in the study's ceiling panels? Kendall hurled her bottle of nail polish across the room, and the gold bars stuffed inside his vintage loafers in the closet. I nodded, a swell of maternal pride hitting my chest. Blood truly is thicker than water. They knew his hiding spots better than I did. Grab everything. Tonight, we max it out. Phoenix is paying. The live feed exploded. Live comment. Is this stepmom psychotic? She's about to get thrown out with zero alimony, and she's pulling this? Live comment. Brooke is literally arriving at the gates right now with the DNA tests. This is just Alara's dying thrash. Live comment. Just wait until Winston gets home and sees the mansion trashed. He's going to toss that wicked woman onto the pavement himself. I sneered, staring at the half-burned Hermes silk scarf I just fished out of the flames. If they wanted an evil stepmother, I might as well just play the part. 10 minutes later, Phoenix gripped the black card like a lifeline while Kendall cradled the gold bars against her chest. The most devoted smiles stretched across both their faces. Mom, which club are we hitting? I want Cruise and the most expensive male models they have. Kendall stared at me, practically vibrating with excitement. The most exclusive VIP lounge in the city. We're drinking until we pass out, and don't forget to drop your deadbeat data location pin. I waved them forward, sweeping out the door with my two ungrateful accomplices. The second our ride vanished down the driveway, a beat-up yellow cab screeched to a halt in front of the mansion gates. A woman stepped out, trembling in a cheap white sundress, tears already spilling down her cheeks. It was the legendary true heroine herself, Brooke. She stared at the completely empty, dark driveway, the gut-wrenching, tear-jerking reunion speech she practiced choked out in her throat. A sea of question marks flooded the comments. Live comment. Where is everyone? Didn't the spoilers say they were waiting at home to welcome her? Live comment. Seriously, where the hell did the whole family go? At that moment, my two stepkids and I were lounging in Manhattan's most exclusive VIP suite. A small fortune in top-shelf liquor covered the glass tables, flanked by 2 rows of male models who looked prettier than boy band idols. Phoenix popped bottles of vintage champagne while Kendall meticulously inspected the lineup of men. I slumped deep into the plush velvet sofa, staring at the dozens of missed calls from Winston lighting up my screen. I powered the phone off. He wanted to leave me with nothing. In his absolute dreams, Brooke definitely had some tricks up her sleeve. She actually managed to track down the club. The heavy mahogany doors swung open just as Phoenix and I screamed the lyrics to a trashy 2000s club anthem into our microphones. Nearby, Kendall orchestrated 3 gorgeous male models to peel her grapes. Brooke stood frozen in the doorway. Half of her cheap white sundress clung to her skin, soaked from the rain. She looked like a fragile, battered little flower withering in the storm, the ultimate picture of pathetic vulnerability. It was a jarring contrast to our absolute degenerate chaos. The live comments immediately flooded my vision. Live comment. OMG, the poor baby. Her biological kids are right there, and they don't even recognize her. Live comment. Alara completely ruined those kids. Dragging teenagers to a place like this? This just proves she doesn't care about them because they aren't her own blood. Live comment. Look, Brooke is crying. The kids will definitely feel that maternal bond kick in. Brooke's eyes instantly reddened, the tears flowing on command. Phoenix, Kendall, it's mom. She delivered the word mom with such agonizing, heartbreaking trembling that it could have won an Oscar. The deafening music abruptly cut off. Phoenix stood frozen, still gripping a bottle of Dom Perignon by the neck, staring blankly at the soaking woman in the doorway.